Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of planetzoo, where in this episode we shall be making the first food and sit areas and whatnot area. You know what I mean, right? Food, drinks, toilets, information center, also pretty important. Because why make it over here? Because then at least people, if they want to go, they have to walk all the way next to the art park, and then maybe they'll even donate a little bit. You never know. At least that's what we hope for. And yeah, in the previous episode you could have seen that we practically built all of this, and it took a pretty long time, I know, but you know, I really do like to experiment a little and to play the game slowly. No rush, ladies and gentlemen. Just play it slow, play it fun. And for the people that are wondering what game mode are we currently on, we're currently on medium difficulty, because hard is way too hard. I cannot, yeah. Both paths on a 4-meter grid relative to a building or a path. Choose an existing building or path piece as reference. Yeah, we do not have that, unfortunately, not yet. So let's go into the facilities. And you know what? We're making money, right? I think of that money we can add a security guard. I think it is. How much money do you cost? Each 280. Yeah, we are able to afford that, and overall we should definitely do something about security of this place, because the security currently is non-existent, and we do not want people to feed this animal. So that's security number 1. Yeah, and we're gonna repeat it over here, especially with children nearby, you know. And then it is supposed to be enough, probably. Yeah, it is enough. Guest sign barrier that they cannot enter. Right here, obviously, because they are not allowed to enter via that way. Also, what we need are bins. I might add them next. Yeah, no. I want to add them. Oh, yeah. I don't know where to add them, if I'm honest. Well, usually we add benches right here, right? At least like yeah, across the donation bins, and then in between usually some as well, and then in between here we can add bins. And then you think 4 bins, isn't that a bit too much for right now? You know, you can have enough bins, because if one is full, then one is full, you know. I will add security. I do want to add it perfectly, because this is obviously a centerpiece. This is, yeah, you do want this one to be correct. Oh. And for the people that are, by the way, wondering why I called it your TGC, so the God Conservatory, Conservation Europe Plan instead of Park. Well, our corporation is the conservation organization, you know, and if you have that, then I suppose it's also pretty handy if you're if you have a plan, and that's the Europe Plan to reserve the European animals, or at least is something like that. We might as well just get other species. Aardvark aren't originally from here as well, not from Europe. Where did they came from again? They're probably in their habitat. Yep, they are. They were from yeah, Africa. But still, we can have them here. Doesn't really matter that much. And the better educated guest, the more money you will get. And as you can see, we get 3 times as much money as we get on hard mode. And that's why I decided to do it on normal mode. Okay, so currently we do have all the things that we security. I mean, we could add another security facility. Is it much needed? No, not really just yet, but I do always like to have enough security, and I'm going to place one right here that looks like that way, and then I want to rotate it. Oh, doesn't really work that way today. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. Then I want to have it well, okay, wait, I'd rather just do it like this, where I place a little like this, do it like this. Add to surface is on, but doesn't matter too much. Add it like this, where you do have a bit of a double pole. Those boxes are next to each other, and that one looks the other way, you know, just for security over there. It in my opinion, it just makes more sense to have it like this, you know. The more cameras you have, the better it is. If one is vandalized or whatever, at least you can always have it again. And we also have these. Yep. Oh, it's so cute that you can actually see it. I really do like it. It's a lovely detail. Okay, so now we really do have everything that we want. The guest education rate is pretty good, actually, for the first thing, you know. It's definitely great. And let's add facilities. And then you think like, okay, yeah, facilities. You can add them over here, but then they won't be able to look. Because this, it only has to be half a meter high. This is 1 meter high because we cannot go any lower. But yeah, people can just look over the railing and then also see it. So we also want some path and whatnot right here. We do want it. Maybe a little bit of a bigger path. 6 meters instead of 7. Nah, 6 is too much. 5? 5 might just be perfect. Obstructed, that's great. Placed like this. And it's not obstructed. Boop. And to continue. No. It's very hard to get it straight because the habitat itself also isn't straight. Okay, then at least they have this area already. Then from here, I do want to add those guest facilities. And the first guest facilities, just like this one, is gonna be a bit boring. It's just going to be a regular ass chief beef. But, you know, it will work for us. Fuck. Huh? You know what? Whatever. Don't do it just yet. Facilities. Chief beef. And we do want to add it straight like that. I don't care if it's straight to that road. I care if it's straight to this road, since they have to be on this alignment for the correct path. It's not perfect. If it comes very close, it's also good. This, I think, is very close to being perfect. So it's this line that we want to keep. And then where do I want to add it? Like there? No, I think I would rather have it a little over here. So we can add information we can add over here, because the information overall isn't the most popular. Add an information booth at the entrance a bit. Then add a few food, and then here the toilets. Toilets all the way in the back. Why? So they have to go through the food court to go to the toilet. And when they go through the food court, they might get hungry. Or at least that would be a psychological thing in real life. Bernie's Bakery. Nah, I do not want that right here. Looks too fancy. Looks too fancy for here. I cannot select the grid right here. It does suck, but the gutters I can look at. If these are in line, it should be relatively good. And it can go a bit lower actually. For some reason. Some buildings have been placed higher by the game. Sometimes that really works weird. This is near perfection. A bit to the front. It's not perfect, but it comes very close. And pull it apart a little. And there we go, we have a gulpy. Food stalls we have, information we want. Finance, ETM, also very important. But first I want to create the path. Since we have our main structures now. Ooh, or did I want to add it like that? Now we can just add it like this. Add a bit of a food place to here. Oh, yeah. That's something I wasn't thinking about. Hold up. Just add it back there and you as well. You to the back here. Looks about perfect. Okay. Yeah, getting them further from each other really doesn't matter, I suppose. No, it does not really. Or we can also have it like this. Ooh, now that is fancy. Yeah, definitely. I am a fan of it. Yeah, I do want a bigger entrance. Then we can add the information right here, pointing towards here. So it attracts people, kind of. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this design. 8 meters probably. Yep. It's a big 8-meter one. Boop! Haha! And that's how you create a food court. Love it. For now we only have 2 shops. And it isn't placed perfectly. So I do want to place it a little back. And a little off to the side. Not too much, not too much. Something like that. Add it directly with this one. Seems about right. And then, yeah. That seems proper. Yeah, you can see they both stick out a little from these sides. You can actually measure it perfectly, but I don't feel like I have to do that. No. That's not needed. I want this one to be over here. Then again, I should grab the precision of this one. Why? Because then we can also measure it. Yeah, it's about right. And then this a little down. Yeah. Then we can just freely move it over to here. I want this to point this way and not this way. Because I don't know, maybe it'll get too busy right here. And then people might just walk easier from here to here. Is this about correct? I feel like it is. Okay. And then obviously what people always need and want. Maybe, well actually some balloons might be good. Some balloons might be very good, yeah. that we can add over here next to the toilets. Yeah. I decided that I want the loony balloons right here. But first we gotta do this thing again. Well, we actually don't have to. Only thing we gotta do is make sure it's deep enough into the ground. Yeah, that's the proper height. Doesn't have to be perfect. If those two lines right there are about the same width with which they are, should be mostly perfect. Go back a little and place it. Now people really have to walk over here and still look at it, or over here and go maybe buy some food because they're getting hungry because of it. You know? It's all tactic. We can add 2. Personally, you know my opinion about having 2 toilets. Not needed. This one we do again want to align properly. Though this one doesn't have gutters, but it does have that help. Or we might just add it a little like this. Also fancy. Now it's not on the ground, or it is on the ground actually. It's not in the ground, I meant. Just as far back as... yeah, it's about just as far back as the other one. Buy it. It's great. What do we charge for the toilets? 20 cents for now. We're not big, you know? We're not big, but staff have to get paid to clean it. It's easy as that, ladies and gentlemen. These are 4 shops. And I did ever say each 5 stores needs... or each 3 stores needs 5 vendors. It's a bit much. Each 4 stores need 5 vendors. Because that looks better, right? Will I already do it? Because the thing is, these people are getting paid $2.30. But those shops make way more. You know what? For now, we'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. Yeah. I will leave it for now. Facilities. Security. Is here again. They do not. They are not allowed to feed them. Especially in the corners, you know. Don't feed them. Do not. That's highly illegal. Security camera. In the corner. It has a great overview of most things. We could even have a camera right there. I don't know if that is needed. Cameras. Yeah, having it over here would be great. There we go. And now if you look, yeah, everything is covered. Everything is covered. So that's just, yeah, security needs to be high, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, our park is covered. It's completely covered. Obviously not completely, since practically if this guard wasn't walking here, this is not covered. But important intersections, important areas, and obviously food courts should all be safe. Everything should be safe. But placing a camera right here is currently not within my reaches, to say it like that. Because I do not know what I want to build here on the outer edge. The moment we know that, it's gonna be good. I do want to place one of these. just beforehand. Why? Because I know people just like it to have it 22 22 is a great heat, you know. It's at least nothing will freeze. I don't know if we can freeze something over here, but it's just great. It's better to have it than not to have it, right? Benches. 1, 2, and 3. Now you see I did not place this perfectly in the middle. Now it also didn't have to go perfectly in the middle, but now it is perfectly in the middle. And obviously those benches are also not perfectly in the middle because you just place them down. What do you think happens in real life? You know, they also just place them down. They're not gonna measure it, you know. You just have to eyeball it a little sometimes. Like this. No, this is a bit too far. That's better. Facilities. Whoop. A bin. But also... not only one of those bins, but I also want a donation box. Just for the people that want to donate here. They can donate. If wanted. They don't have to. But if wanted, they can. Yeah. ATMs. Also very important. Because if the people don't have money anymore, well, they cannot spend it. And where can they get it? Right here. 10 cents. 10 cents for all the transactions. Because it does need maintenance, and the maintenance guy also needs to be paid for. It is looking better and better with the second, I'd say. A conservation board. Do we add that? Yes or no? A few. They don't have to be a lot, but just a few, you know? Just so people can still get educated even here. Why are they... It's because line to service is on. Grab a new one. Now that is straight on the ground. Placed a little lower so you definitely know it's in the ground. It is a beautiful area. Why not? Over-exploitation. And invasive species. Just so people get teached something. Now this area is still a bit empty. We can place an education thing for children. Same over here. Actually I want to change that around because this one is bigger and you have a little more space over here. There's a little less space over here. But still, people can teach there. Or, yeah, teach, be taught, whatever. We could have also done this, by the way. We could have placed 2 exhibits, but I don't know. I feel like that would be a bit too much for now. And that would overload this area, which is good practically, because overloading area means that a lot of people do want to eat and drink right there, but... On the other hand, no thank you. Place a bin right here. Place a bin right here. 3 bins in this area. 4 bins in this area. Should be enough. Should be. Wouldn't be surprised though if more people, you know. Pop and yeah, perfectly in those pens. Oh, it's beautiful. Pop and pop. Can we also just see do not feed signs? They cover the whole thing. Do not disturb. Is it really needed? I mean, disturb is more if they look in their sleeping habits, right? I suppose. Cameras and guards. Show all. Yeah, so these fences do not add any security. They just look for security there. But it does add something to it, right? Like, you cannot go behind there because you don't have to search for their... you don't have to search anything right there. And I suppose it also adds to the beauty of things, perhaps? Maybe. I don't know. Do not disturb. Sure. You can have it right here. Do not disturb as well. Because this is their habitat. So you shouldn't, like, scream. Okay. Then we also, because this is still a new area. Or a new area. An area where people are getting teached something soon. Right here. Yeah, that could be the cam of this. And then here I just want the general information to be playing. No, I want the general information to be playing right there. No, wait. Because the speaker telling doesn't have to be over here always. No, it doesn't have to be. So that's information about the aardvark. And this information about the aardvark, but they have custom media called the Animal Bureau. So they still have 2 times the thing, but yeah, for us it just looks better like that. Aardvark. We do not have to teach the whole world about them. Eight. So they have this in this area. That's good. Yeah. Okay, nice. So that area also has been set up with boards and whatnot. It is getting damaged a bit. So I am going to request the mechanic. And let's just open. I think this is a beautiful area right now. You have no vendor. Do we have the vendors still though? Or did we fire them? No, we do have them. Okay, that's very good. Now I want to upgrade everybody from trainee to... Look there. This is their trainee level. Just select everybody and go a level up. For 640. Might be a bit expensive, obviously. But I'd rather pay for their upgrades than having to pay for... not their upgrades. Because then there'll be a problem. Oh. And talking about winter. Well, so we do have winter on this map. In Europe. Winter in Europe, that's a not very often seen thing. Or at least not here in the Netherlands where I live. Well, whole Netherlands I suppose these days. Where I live, that's... No, you would expect it to be where I live, but... It's unfortunately not. I'm just kinda looking if 2 trees fit there perfectly without really colliding. Yeah, maybe more like this. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's lovely. I love what they look like. We can even add... just a thought. Some construction. That construction can be like... Well, I don't know if we really have those decorative walls. We do have columns that we can like lay down. We do have this that we can also use. Which are these? Just wooden planks. I mean, it's not the fanciest, but it might work. Just as long as it works, right? But this is difficult because you really have to align everything correctly. Yeah, it is a bit too small. That sucks. But it could also be a fun challenge. And obviously as well, they are not perfectly straight as always. Yeah. Having a little bit like grass right there, I suppose it doesn't matter too much. I think it's good. Having a bit of grass still seeable. Not right there though. Interesting. Pop, and then we probably also have one of 1 meter. We can also just always fill it up like that. So it's like no big issue if it happens, you know. That's it. Right there. And then that just looks a bit better. I mean, it's just a very little addition to it, but it does make it look a bit more natural. Maybe. I don't know. I do like it though. Some grass. Now, isn't that great? I think so. People are ordering, people are sitting, people are looking even, you know? So we didn't only create an extra few, or we didn't only create food courts and everything, but we also added an extra way for them to see. Now that's a win-win situation right there. Audio guide. Audio guides are sold for the purpose of educating people. The more educated people, the more money they pay. So 250? No, €2. I'm willing to sell it for way cheaper. Well, 150, so everybody buys it. So everybody will buy it, you know. 850 for that. 2250 for this. 42.5 for that one. Just so people think it's cheap. And when people think something is cheap, people buy it. 450, 450. And you might say, okay, but you might sell it at a loss at that rate, right? Well, no, we still gain money, but obviously it's not always getting sold. So is it really worth it? I think so. I do think so. And overall, if it doesn't really work for us, we can always change it. Yep, people are now also staying over here and definitely donating. Donating over here, donating over here, and donating over there. It just got reset, so that's why it's not that many. But hey, it's lovely either way. You do have a lot of stress because more people are watching you more than ever. Yeah. So, if the stress gets too high, they can always escape, I think. They can always... Because they do have enough places where they can hide and such. So it should be fine. Low welfare, animal stress, low welfare, yeah. Okay, that research has been done. Power, very good. Do another power as well. And aardvark, ooh, nearly done. What did we unlock? We unlocked toy enrichment. Fun fact, education boost of 33%, toy enrichment, food unlock level 3, food enrichment, toy enrichment, fun fact, and 30% breeding research. Very good. Yeah, and now they go hide in there. And... oh, you could also move over there. Oh, no. You just go there again. Okay. You don't know what you want, hey? Rubbing pad. Always a lovely addition. A slow feeder, also fun. Also pretty fun. And then we have cardboard box, yeah, fair. Sprinkler, also fine. Yeah, those are overall the things indeed that they have. And they already had enough enrichment, but at least they now have even more. So they might be a little happier. And see, welfare has been returned to normal. Because they can hide if they want. They can. Don't worry about it too much. But it's just, you know, so many people watching from here and there. It gets them stressed a little, but it overall should be fine. And maybe we can even just, you know, do this. Like this. And then this one, and perhaps even this one. We can just raise up to like 220 to 30. Just so people have a little harder time looking at them and they can only really see them from over here. Yeah, I do want this one to just... ah. So that is possible. Very good. Yeah, that might get them a bit less stressed. I think that's a bit better. It might not be the best, but at least a little less stress. Always good. We are here for their comfort and for... yeah, their comfort also just means that we need to have money to make them comfortable. Because higher comfort and or higher money means better food quality. And let's see at the Zoopedia now. Animal. Zoopedia. Fun fact number 4. Abandoned aardvark burrows are important habitats for other animals. Mostly warthogs and hyenas. Oh, okay, nice. We still have 2 things locked. And, yeah. They're now eating aardvark cucumber. So that's specifically made for them. Now, isn't that nice? People are leaving a little. I don't know why. So unfortunate, but sure. Guest education rating is 1 star. For only having 1 species, 1 star is pretty cool. Pretty cool and pretty good. Whoop. And look how happy people are everywhere. What, I'm thirsty. I don't have enough money to visit Chief Beef 1. Do people complain about this price? Well, let's be honest. No, not synchronized prices. These ones can just stay free. Because if you have to pay here, you're always gonna get it to there, right? Some education things. Is cute. Those kids playing with it. It looks cute. Facilities. No, construction, lights. Planetzoo light. Yeah, we do need to light up this place a little bit. I usually say place the bit around... yeah, bins. Bins are a good way where to place them. Behind conservation boards. Also a fine place. Just so you kind of highlight them. Well, behind bins again. A bin. Not bins. And then even with those 3 lights, you already lit it up a little bit. This is just nice. And I suppose we do have enough money to have a rec room where staff resting here will recover energy slightly faster. It will help them. Definitely. We don't have any vendors anymore. They were all tired. Great. Let's do look at... Oh! And we unlocked the last level of the aardvark. So we can now have them research some diseases. Just before it gets, you know, before it gets here. Then we already have a bit of research. And I think staff 685 again to upgrade. It's very good to upgrade your staff because higher staff level means that they have less stress, that they can work faster, harder, and just do more things for you overall. And that's just way cheaper than having to hire a new person. That's why we do it. 1,000, 3,400, 900, and also 900. That's good. That's some solid money already right there. If you look, we are making money. Obviously, we also spent a lot of money at building and such. But we're still making money, and that's very important. People can also come here to stay warm from the winter, as you can see. These are also, I suppose, they are in here, probably. No, the one is still outside. I do not see you. Did you escape? Could have been. You know, this one also can be raised. $230, right? Yeah, $230. This one as well. Why? Because this is their behind their habitat. Nobody has to see anything right there. Behind their habitat, they can also just hide a little, you know? If they really want to, they can hide. I do not see the other. Where is the other? Animals. Oh, just here. Looks like you're stuck in there again. Great. Terrain. Yeah, terrain is... you have a little bit of snow. You don't like it. But overall, it's not fully snow. So after snow, everything will return to being fine again. Don't worry about it. Nobody used them yet. Which makes sense. Education rating, still 1 star. Marketing, 0.1 star, I suppose. Conservation rating, not a lot. Guest happiness rating, 5 stars. Wow. Love it. Love the excitement about it. Yeah. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I do really want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you have any tips or tricks, definitely let me know. I really thank you for watching this episode all the way to the end. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.